And next we have Representative Candelora.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I did vote no on the first bill, and I'm voting no on the second. And I just think 2 points should be made for this committee. One being that after the Hartford bailout was put together, we are now seeing, while Hartford's bond rating has been improved, that Moody's is giving us a negative outlook. We are not improving our ability to be able to go out to the market to bond. This very bill in its current form doesn't help that. The second issue I have is that this legislature passed a opt-out forced retirement bill that has to be administered by the private sector. As a small business owner, I received my notice. It was supposed to go into effect, I believe, January 1st, 2019. I then put that work together, educated my employees on what we have to do to get a letter in the mail, and it might have been a week after it was supposed to be implemented, that the program needs to be delayed because the state still hasn't gotten its act together to be able to properly administer it. It was delayed, I think, to March 1st. Don't quote me, but somewhere around then. I now got another letter saying it needs to be delayed into the future because they still can't properly implement it. So I understand what we're trying to do here, but on the flip side, none of this is helpful for our business community. While it's well-intended, this bill, the message that it will be sending to employers 2 and below or 2 and above on how to administer this, they need to start planning today when these laws get passed. We haven't even caught up to the impact that this private or public-run retirement plan is going to have on our private sector, and we're still running ahead trying to implement another policy that the private sector is going to be the ones that are going to have to try to figure out how this is going to work. In the meantime, we've got a multi-million-dollar deficit staring us in the face. And what did we do? We passed out a revenue package that reduces revenue, and appropriations is still working on putting together a package that may be increasing spending. And so the two of us are never coming together. And this is a bill that doesn't bring this building together, it rips us apart. So I am sad that not only are we passing this bill once, we're passing this bill twice and putting it into both chambers. So for the next 2 weeks, we could having battles on the chamber floor whether or not to move this policy forward. Meanwhile, people on Medicare savings plans and our education systems will be receiving less money. And so I am voting no. I hope these bills don't go forward because they need to be worked out in a long session at the very least. Thank you.